Welcome to Mr. Complete, where curiosity meets reality and ambition turns into income. In Los Angeles, United States, there was a 20-year-old boy named Ryan Mitchell who lived a life most people would describe as normal. But to him it felt like being stuck in slow motion while everyone else moved forward. He didn't come from wealth. He didn't have powerful connections, and he didn't have any special advantage. He worked long shifts at a warehouse, earned just enough to survive, and returned home every night completely drained, both physically and mentally. His life followed the same pattern every day, and slowly that routine started to feel like a cage he couldn't escape. Ryan's real struggle was not just money. It was hope. Every night, he would sit on his bed scrolling through his phone, watching strangers his age building businesses, traveling across countries, and earning in a single month what he made in a year. At first, he told himself it was inspiration. But over time, it turned into comparison. And comparison slowly turned into frustration. And frustration eventually became something heavier, the belief that maybe he was not meant for anything beyond survival. One night, after finishing a physically exhausting shift, Ryan walked home through the quiet streets of Los Angeles. The city was alive around him. Bright lights, fast cars, laughter from restaurants, people celebrating life. But inside him, everything felt silent. That was the moment something shifted. He realized he wasn't just tired from work, he was tired of repetition. Tired of watching life pass him by. Tired of feeling like every day was identical to the last. That night, he couldn't sleep. Not because of stress, but because of realization. For the first time, he asked himself a question he had avoided for years. Is this my entire life? That question stayed in his mind until morning. And when he woke up, something unusual happened. Instead of automatically reaching for social media, he opened his laptop and searched something simple. How do people make money online from scratch? That search opened a door he had never seriously considered before. He discovered freelancing, digital skills, video editing, online services, and content creation. No degrees required, no approval needed, no gatekeepers, just skills and consistency. For the first time, he saw a path that didn't depend on luck or background. Ryan decided to start with video editing because it seemed practical and in demand. He downloaded free software and began learning from tutorials. But reality hit him quickly. His first attempts were messy, slow, and far from professional. Simple tasks took hours. Nothing looked smooth or polished. There were moments where he felt embarrassed just watching his own work. And in those moments, quitting felt easier than continuing. But something inside him had changed. He wasn't motivated in a dramatic way. He was frustrated enough to continue. That frustration became fuel. While others relaxed after work, Ryan practiced. While others consumed entertainment, he repeated the same basic edits again and again. He didn't see immediate results, but he kept going anyway, even when progress felt invisible. After weeks of practice, something small but important happened. His videos started to look slightly better. Not perfect, but improving. That small improvement gave him something he hadn't felt in a long time. Belief. He began offering free editing services to small content creators just to gain real experience. Most ignored him completely. Some rejected him without response, but a few accepted. Those first clients didn't pay him money. They gave him something more valuable at that stage: real-world experience. He learned how creators think, what kind of content performs better, and how small edits can change audience engagement. Slowly, he began understanding that editing wasn't just technical work. It was storytelling. One of the creators he worked with posted a video edited by Ryan, and unexpectedly it performed better than their usual content. That single moment changed everything. That creator gave him another opportunity. Then another referral came. Then another. Slowly, Ryan started receiving paid work. At first, it was small, inconsistent payments that barely mattered financially, but emotionally, it meant everything. It meant he was no longer powerless. As months passed, Ryan's skills grew stronger. He stopped thinking like a beginner and started thinking like someone providing value. He studied audience behavior, hooks, pacing, retention, and storytelling structure. He realized something important. In the digital world, attention is currency, and whoever understands attention has power. This realization changed his direction. He stopped focusing only on editing and started focusing on results, helping creators grow views, improving engagement, building content strategies. His value increased, and so did his income. What started as a side skill slowly became a real business foundation. After nearly 2 years, Ryan was no longer just a freelancer. He had built a small digital agency working with multiple creators and brands. He was managing projects, delivering results, and earning more than he ever did at his warehouse job. But the biggest change was not financial. It was mental. He no longer thought like someone trying to escape poverty. He thought like someone building systems, opportunities, and long-term growth. Even then, Ryan never forgot his beginning. He remembered the nights he felt stuck, the moments he doubted himself, and the feeling of watching life pass him by. But now, instead of regret, he felt clarity, because he understood something most people never realize early enough: transformation doesn't happen in one moment. It happens through repeated small actions, even when no one is watching. Ryan's story wasn't about luck. It wasn't about sudden success. It was about consistency and silence. It was about choosing effort when quitting felt easier. It was about starting without certainty and improving through repetition. And that is what truly separates people who remain stuck from people who build something greater. Not intelligence, not background, not opportunity, but decision. The decision to begin before feeling ready. The decision to continue when progress feels invisible. The decision to trust the process even when results are slow. Because in the end, most success stories don't begin with confidence. They begin with confusion. And maybe the life you want is not waiting for a perfect version of you, it is waiting for you to start imperfectly and grow into it. If this story inspired you, hit like and subscribe to Mr. Complete. And comment, "I will start from nothing." Because here we don't just talk about success. We show how it is built from zero. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.